Thank you very much, Mr. Arafe. So our next presenter is Mr. Zaid Ibrahim, who is the Chief Commercial Officer at Umnia. I think he's going to need a moment while setting up the mic. And now we can give a warm applause to Mr. Zaid Ibrahim.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for sparing the time to listen to me for the coming 10 minutes. I'll try to make it fast and as entertaining as possible. So to start with, we will be talking through these slides about the role of ICT and the technological advancements in creating a more sustainable environment and more sustainable ICT sector. Let's start with this short video. Is there a sound? إيش مش فاهم. Okay, so we'll skip the video. Thank you very much. Okay. So it's all our responsibility in the ICT sector just to make sure that we design and we use and manage the ICT industry in a way that will protect and eliminate the environmental impact of this technology. We all have to make sure that we are protecting the global ecosystem for our well-being now and in the future, and to make use of these technological advancements towards that objective, and to make sure also that we are meeting the SDG goals of sustainability. We produce as a human race, and we generate around 2.5 quintillion bytes of data every single day. This amount of data, if you want to visualize it, and it will be measured, if it's stacked, it's equivalent to 4 Eiffel Towers on top of one another. This amount of data is being generated for business use, entertainment, and health use, and any other personal use. The telecommunications sector and the ICT sector is capturing a huge amount of data to process it, to create patterns, and to understand the consumers' behaviors. With this booming data, and all the associated technologies with this technological advancements, we are more dependent on energy consumption, and we're consuming more energy. And of course, we all want to have faster internet. We all want to have video streaming. We all want to have e-shopping and e-commerce, online shopping. All these features are making our lives easier, but definitely it's causing more energy consumption as we grow. The ICT sector is responsible for 10% of the total energy consumption worldwide. And the ICT sector as well is responsible for 4% of the total greenhouse gases that is being emitted in our planet. And this number is expected to double by 2025, according to the experts. So we all as corporates have to take a stand and make sure that we are going beyond only the profit, and to decide on what sort of heritage we want to leave behind us, and what kind of a planet we want to leave for the coming generations. Do we want to leave them with a destructive planet, or we want to leave them in a planet, in a place where they can live and thrive? So we all have, and we all share this responsibility, just to make sure that all our activities are being sustainably responsible, and to make sure that we are harassing and make use of the massive technological advancements that is happening, to make sure that we are creating a more sustainable ICT and telecom sector. So for example, for the 5G, the main power of the 5G lies in the gains of what kind of enablement it will do to this sector. The 5G as a very reliable service, energy efficient, and of course, more decent in terms of the technology that it can provide. It will definitely unlock all the potential of the Internet of Things, and it will extend the artificial intelligence to fully transform the industries. The 5G rollout in the US alone is expected to reduce the emissions by 20% in 2025. And according to a study that was done by Nokia and Telefonica, they found that the 5G network is 90% more efficient in terms of energy consumption per unit compared to the 4G. And the rollout of 5G networks across the globe is expected to drop the emissions, the greenhouse gases emissions, by 20%. Of course, the AI with the 5G, the transformation that can do to the industries is massive. The AI will help in making the right decisions, in executing, and in designing better action to save the environment. And it's expected to transform fully certain industries. I'll give an example. Google's DeepMind division, they have deployed the AI to reduce the energy consumption in Google's data center. And after this successful deployment, they have managed to reduce the energy that is being used to cool the data centers of Google by 35%. Of course, the capabilities of the AI can go and extend to transform other industries like traffic management, urban mobilization, agriculture, education, and many others. As the AI can make use of the environment and assess the environment, the machine learning is another great ally and can help in creating a sustainable environment. The machine learning is expected, as a market, is expected to grow from $15 billion US to 10-folds to $150 US by 2028. This will help us in, despite the fact that machine learning, it consumes a huge amount of data and a huge amount of energy, yet it can help in predicting the cause, and it can help in making the right decision to take preventive actions in many consequences of the climate change. For example, they are used, machine learning, in detecting the earthquakes, the floods, even the oil spills that is happening, and to make the right decision in avoiding such things in happening in the future, or to take the right corrective action. Data centers is, again, as Mr. Ashrafi was mentioning now, it's becoming the big thing. All the companies, whether it's public or private companies, they are collecting their own private data, and this amount of data can be processed and used for the benefit of the planet, of course. Everyone is looking to have green energy and to utilize green energy in their data centers, but data centers alone is responsible of 2% of the total energy consumption in the world. A very nice use case that has been used in Sweden, where they make use of the heat that is produced by data centers, around 6,000 PC servers. They're using this through a cooperation or alliance with one of the energy local providers, and they're using this amount of heat to heat actually houses and specific villages in Sweden. So this amount, despite the fact that we have this kind of advancements, but there are ways to avoid the negative impact on the planet that is being caused by this technology. So what we are expecting to do, we cannot live without the technological advancements. It's happening whether we like it or not. It's going to be there. Our role is to make use of this technology, is to make use of the power of this technology, and how can we create a positive impact rather than a negative impact. It's expected that the technological advancements, the amount of greenhouse gases emissions that can be avoided through these technologies is 10 times more than what we as a sector, whether ICT or telecommunications, are producing. We have, as companies, to create our own internal culture, corporate culture, that will support sustainability and to make sure that all the activities that we are doing is creating a positive impact. And most importantly, is just to make sure that we are using the technology for the right reasons and to ensure sustainability in all the actions that we are doing. So I will just leave you with this thought. I know it's a very short presentation. I will leave you with this thought. What sort of planet we want to leave our children, grandchildren with if we do not take action now and to make use of these technological advancements that we're having today. Thank you very much for listening.